1984, written by George Orwell, is not merely a dystopian novel. It is a chilling prophecy, a dire warning about totalitarianism, mass surveillance, and the fragility of truth in the modern world. Set in a grim future where individuality is crushed and reality is dictated by the state, 1984 remains eerily relevant in its exploration of power, propaganda, and psychological control. The story follows Winston Smith, a low-ranking member of the ruling party in Airstrip 1, formerly Great Britain, a province of the superstate Oceania. The party, led by the omnipresent and possibly fictitious Big Brother, exercises absolute power over every aspect of life. Through the use of telescreens, hidden microphones, and a complex web of fear and manipulation, the party monitors and controls even the thoughts of its citizens. Independent thinking, or thought crime, is the gravest offense, punishable by torture, forced confession, and vaporization, erasure from existence itself. Winston works at the Ministry of Truth, where his job is to rewrite historical records to align with the party's ever-changing narrative. This constant revision of facts serves a larger purpose, to render the party infallible and unchallengeable. Who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. But Winston, inwardly rebellious, begins to question the legitimacy of the regime. He suspects that objective truth has been obliterated, and that freedom may still exist, somewhere, perhaps within himself. His life changes when he meets Julia, a bold and spirited young woman who shares his hatred for the party. Their secret love affair becomes both a personal rebellion and a symbol of resistance against the oppressive state. Together, they dream of a different world, one where emotions, privacy, and individuality are not crimes. They rent a hidden room above a shop, believing it to be free from surveillance. There, they experience fleeting moments of genuine humanity. But their illusion of safety is shattered. The couple is betrayed, arrested by the thought police, and taken to the Ministry of Love, a place of unimaginable torment. There, Winston is separated from Julia and subjected to psychological torture by O'Brien, a high-ranking party member he once believed to be an ally of the resistance. O'Brien systematically breaks Winston down, using pain, fear, and philosophical paradoxes to destroy his perception of reality. In the infamous Room 101, where each prisoner faces their worst fear, Winston's final resistance collapses. Betraying Julia, he relinquishes the last remnants of his individuality. When he emerges, physically broken and spiritually hollow, he no longer harbors any dissent. He has learned to love Big Brother. The novel ends not with revolution, but with absolute submission. Winston is a shell of a man, devoid of passion, conviction, or selfhood. The party's power is total, not just over society but over the mind and the soul. The concept of truth has been eradicated, replaced with doublethink, the ability to hold contradictory beliefs simultaneously, accepting both as true. Love has been replaced with loyalty to the party. Freedom has become slavery. Ignorance is strength. Through 1984, Orwell critiques not only authoritarian regimes, but also the mechanisms by which truth and reality can be manipulated. The novel is a powerful examination of how language, media, and fear can be used to reshape perception and crush dissent. The party's slogan, "War is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength," is a masterclass in ideological inversion. Winston's story is tragic, but it is also cautionary. Orwell forces readers to confront uncomfortable questions. How do we define truth? What are we willing to sacrifice for safety? And how easily can liberty be surrendered in exchange for control? Nearly a century after its publication, 1984 is more than a work of fiction. It is a timeless reflection on the human condition, a stark reminder of how fragile our freedoms are and how quickly they can be taken away. If you've never read 1984, or if it's been a while since you have, Now is the perfect time to experience or revisit this literary masterpiece. There's a link in the description where you can get the book at a promotional price. Don't miss the opportunity to own a story that continues to shape minds, challenge illusions, and inspire generations.